we'll go ahead and get started and people can continue to join us as they are ready. And thank you so much for joining us for our adapted virtual open house. I would like to introduce Diane Dillon, who is joining us at the library. She works for Parks and Recreation. Would you like to say a little about yourself, Diane?
Well, good evening, everyone. Yes, I've been with the city for 24 years now, and I am the supervisor for the adaptive recreation program. And I'm the only full-time person, and everyone else that works alongside of me are all part-time. But with that said, is that we get the job done, and that we're excited. I'm excited to be here tonight to be able to tell you about our program, because I know so many people don't know about the adaptive program with Parks and Recreation. So I'm excited to be here to give you some information about our program.
Wonderful. And my name is Emma Hare, and I am part of the library's adapted team. So I help run the adapted programs at the library. So our agenda for this evening, we're going to start by showing a short video that some of you may have already seen on our library's new adapted webpage. And then Diane is going to share about adapted recreation, give you an overview of the exciting summer programs that they have going on. And then I will give an overview of adapted programming at the library and let you know what you can expect when you come to those, the types of programs we offer. And then I'll also review our 2025 program schedule. And then we will have plenty of time to answer any questions you might have at the end. So with that, I am going to switch over from my PowerPoint to the library's YouTube channel, which you are all welcome to check out. And again, some of you might have already seen this, but this is going to give you a good overview of both adapted library and adapted recreation at Plano. Hi there, my name is Emma, and I'm here to tell you a bit about adapted library programs at Plano Public Library. We want to make the fun and learning our libraries offer accessible to everyone. Our team of specially trained staff present sensory-friendly programs, including story times, art and science activities, life skills, and more. Adapted programs are designed with neurodivergent children, teens, adults, and their caregivers and families in mind. This includes autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, Tourette's, as well as other developmental and learning disabilities. Our aim is to provide an environment where neurodivergent patrons can comfortably enjoy library programs and a sense of community. Adapted library programs offer content and staff designed to support neurodivergent needs. Would you or your family benefit from dimmed lighting, minimized noise and distractions, access to fidget toys, and a smaller group environment? Consider registering for one of our adapted library programs to try it out. Visit the library website to learn more. We look forward to seeing you at the library.
You can find adapted library programming in our library's online calendar. Go to planolibrary.org and click the calendar link. Pick the date range that you're interested in. From event type, select Adapted Library. This will show you all the adapted library programming for the selected date range. Use the Create Brochure button to create a custom brochure PDF document showing only the adapted library programming. To find adapted programming using your phone or tablet, open the Plano Public Library app. The section called Upcoming Events is our calendar. Click See All. Pick from various date range choices near the top of the screen, such as Next Month. From there, tap the Filter icon. Under Event Type, pick Adapted Library and tap Update Results. You will now see adapted library programming for the date range selected.
Hello, I'm Diane with the City of Plano Parks and Recreation Department. For over 40 years, the City of Plano has provided an adaptive recreation program for the community. Stimulating recreation programs support developmental growth of individuals with all levels of disabilities. Our goal is to enable these individuals to feel a sense of belonging in their community and to enjoy nourishment for their educational, recreational, and social needs. Adapted programs empower participants to step out into their community with pride and joy. Adaptive recreation programs serve individuals ages 2 years old to 60 plus. Participants are encouraged to operate at their unique level of ability, and the recreation staff adapts all activities accordingly. You will find adaptive recreation programs at several Plano recreation centers, including Carpenter, Liberty, Oak Point, and Sam Johnson. In addition, we are proud to maintain two accessible, all abilities playgrounds to accommodate individuals with special disabilities at Jack Carter Park and Windhaven Park. All of our parks offer sensory activities for individuals with disability. Come play with us.
To find adapted recreation programs, go to planoparks.org. Scroll down the page a bit and you'll see links for the catalog and Plano Recreation Online. To find the programs using the catalog, click that link. This opens an online version of the catalog. Click the search icon near the bottom left and enter the word adapted. You'll find the page on which the adapted recreation section begins. Click that and it'll take you to the page. This displays all the adapted recreation programs in the current catalog. To find the programs using Plano Recreation Online, click that link. Scroll down the page a bit and click Activities. Use the Activities filter to pick Adapted Recreation and click Apply. This will display all the adapted recreation programs currently available. We look forward to seeing you in our libraries, parks, and recreation centers.
Let's transition back to our PowerPoint. So that gave you a bit of an introduction to both the library's adaptive programs and Park and Recreation's adaptive programs. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Diane now so that she can give you all.
Really quick, Emma, it is showing
Yep.
yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay. So as you saw in the brochure, that brochure that you just saw is for the winter spring session. So if you go out there now, you would definitely be able to see our summer programs. And as it's showing up now, you will see all those things that are listed on the screen right now. Now, the only thing about the aquatics, and a lot of times that gets confusing for a lot of people when they go out looking for swimming classes. Unfortunately, this summer, they're not offering summer swimming classes. They are offering sensory swimming classes on certain days at the different rec centers. So if you look in the back of the catalog, you will see the different days that they will be offering the sensory swimming classes, and that give the individuals the opportunity to be able to come out and swim with their peers at that time at that particular recreation center. But the adaptive flow rider will be available out at Jack Carter Pool, so that would be a one to sign up for. It's been around now for about 3 or 4 years now, and it took off. I was definitely surprised that it was going to take off like that, but it did. So that is one of the ones that we still do have offered. Those programs are listed under the session of adapted, but we do not have anything to do with that program except it's just to show the patrons that we are offering a swimming class for individuals with special needs. So with that, the only one that we have right now is the adaptive flow rider. The camps, we do have the friendship camp, which is for ages 11 to 15 years old. That camp will be offered at Carpenter Recreation Center. That is going to be our new place where we'll be offering our programs now for all of our classes. It was at Liberty, but we're moving now to Carpenter. Teen track is from 16 to 22 years old. And that particular camp is a camp that gives the individuals a whole lot of feeling a part of the community because they're always out and about at different places. They're at museums, they're at the movies, they're out eating. So they're just all over, except on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, they stay at the Oak Point Recreation Center because we're using the van for the Friendship Camp outing. Friendship goes out once a week versus where Teen Track goes out every day except Tuesday. Our video production camp is offered through a parent that had a child that has a child that is on the spectrum, and he started that program because of his son, and it has taken off. His son now is an adult, and this program, we have kids to come back to this program over and over and over again. So it's exciting to see these kids come in there and put together a production. And the instructor works so well with them. They put the camp together, and then when the camp is over, then he goes and he edits the video, and then they come back at sometime once he's finished, they come back and they'll watch the production that they have created, and it's just so exciting. They bring the family and all to do that. So that's a great camp as well for the individuals, and it's even for nonverbal. If your child can't speak or talk, with he makes sure he finds a way for your child to participate in that, in making that video. So don't sign up because they're nonverbal, because they would be able to participate as well. For our dance, we have a adaptive creative movement class, and that's for ages 5 to 14 years old. That class is on Saturday at Carpenter Recreation Center. It's a great class, and the kids just enjoy when they come out, just to see that they can be able to get up and move like and do some creative things with their bodies. So it's a great class as well. Dance club is for the older group, ages 16 and up, and that's every fourth Fridays of each month, unless that unless it falls on a holiday. If it falls on a holiday, then we normally move it to the third Friday of the month, or unless the DJ has to be able to change the date. But normally the dance club is for the fourth Fridays of each month. And I can't tell you how exciting that dance club is. I just get so excited when I go to the dance club, because I always say, I wish I had friends like this, because they come in and they're ready to get moving and just have a great time. So the dance club, our dance club coming up for that's going to end for the winter spring program, is going to be May the 23rd. If you want to come out and just see what's going on, come on over to Sam Johnson Center from 6:30. It's from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. So come over and you can just watch and see how the kids interact with one another. So that is part of our summer program. We have other programs that we offer. We have bingo that we have outings that we take the individuals on. The Mesquite Rodeo, movie night in Pizza. They go out, they meet at the normally it's at CC Pizza, and then from there they go to a movie. They give it. They may give advice on what or where they want to go, what movie they want to watch. But if we can't get that movie, we just come up with the movie and we go to Cinemark. Then we have for the for the younger kids, we have adaptive gymnastics. We have social skills gymnastics special. We have the SNG, that's for the older group gymnastics, and we have the boys and girls gymnastics for different ages. So there's a quite different ages that we have, but one thing is that if the instructor feels that your kid is able to move to an older group, she doesn't have an issue in moving them to the older group. We're excited that they just did a meeting, and that was really exciting to see those kids to actually do a meet and receive trophies and things. So that was exciting for the parents and for the participants. We have Special Strong, that's an exercise class, and we have the same kids that comes back all the time for that class. So that's a great exercise class. We have Fun Bunch Bowlers, where we bowl at the Allen Bowl every other Saturday. So that's another outside social event and fitness class that we offer. So as we try to make sure that we have a variety of classes to offer to our patrons, we sometimes we do have a soccer class, but right now we had to postpone it until the fall. So we try to have a variety of different classes that we can offer to our patrons, and we try to adhere to some of the requests that our patrons have of classes that they want to see offered, and sometimes that work and sometimes that doesn't work. But one thing that we're excited about this summer is that we are providing some different activities for our outings for our summer camps. So we're excited about that, and a lot of the families have informed us that in the past that they would like to see some different things. So we're providing that for them this summer. So we're excited about our summer. For the 2025, we are definitely excited about it. So I'm going to even try to go on some of the outings that they're going on this summer, because I'm like, wow, these are great. So I'm going to try to go. So if have any questions about it, just let me know, or you can give me a call. So I'm excited to hear from you guys with any questions that you may have about our programs.
Thank you so much, Diane. Those programs sound super awesome. I definitely think y'all should invite the library to join you. Does anybody, before we move on to going through some of the adaptive programs at the library this summer, does anyone have a question for Diane? You can drop it in the chat and we can respond to those right now, or we'll also have more time for questions at the end as well.
I just want to say real quick, I also, if you're on YouTube, I just opened up the live chat. So if you refresh your page, you could submit your question on YouTube and I'll make sure to ask them.
Looks like Kathy just shared the link to adaptive recreation in the chat. So if you'd like to explore some of the programs that Diane was sharing about, you can find that link in the chat. If there are no questions right now, I'll go ahead and move on to talking about our adapted programs at the library. As I mentioned in the video that we played at the beginning, adapted library programs are sensory friendly and designed for neurodivergent people of all ages. Oh, we did get a question, so let's go ahead and pause. And looks like it's for Diane. What is social skills gymnastics and when does registration begin?
Registration for social skills gymnastics started on Saturday, May the 3rd, for the summer, and it goes for 4 sessions on Sundays. And that particular class is from, I wanted to try to find out the time, it's from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And that is for 7 years, for the age of 7 years and up. And basically, this is the social skills gymnastics is for that older group. They can have, they don't have to have previous experience in doing gymnastics, but if they do, that's fine. But she would still allow, would like for them to have a little bit experience, but if they don't, she would still accept them. But it is for that older group, and they do a little bit different than the younger group because they are older. But she will adapt to where they are, and she just meet their needs, meet the needs of where they are at that time. But that is for the older group, for that 7 years and up. And all of those gymnastic classes are on Sundays. And like I stated, it's that particular one is from 4 to 5 p.m.
Are there any follow-up questions? Did that answer your question? Okay, see a thank you in your chat. In the chat, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
So, adapted library, we'll pivot now. So, our programs span a variety of subject areas, such as arts and culture. We have story times and STEAM programs, which stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And at each of our adapted library programs, you can expect us to have smaller groups of people. We limit registration in order to maintain a calm sensory environment. We don't want things to be overstimulating. So we have dimmed lighting. We really make an effort to reduce noise and distractions. And we have access to fidget toys throughout the program. I've been using one while presenting today. And we also use visual schedules in order to let participants know what they can expect and they can follow the progression of our programs. And so on the screen, you can see a list of the current programs we have on our schedule. I'm going to move forward and start talking about the particular programs and when they are this summer. Okay, so summer 2025, our arts and culture adapted programs. We have Art Adventurers, which is an art program for families. So all ages are welcome. You can come and participate in structured art projects in an inclusive environment. You can either create a guided art activity or design your own masterpiece. It's really a choose your own adventure. And our activities are scaled for all ability levels and are fun for the whole family. And so on June 15th at Davis, we'll be having tissue paper decoupage. And then on August 30th at Schimmelfinnig, we'll be having black paper painting. Both really fun projects to come and explore with your child, your families. And then we have Art Social Hour. This is geared towards our teens and tweens, so grades 4 through 12. And at Art Social Hour, we learn about process art as we create art together in a sensory-friendly environment. So on June 28th at Haggard, we'll be having watercolor, which is very fun. And then August 4th, at Harrington, we'll be doing some weaving. And then we have Dance Party, which is our music program. This program offers a kinetic and fun activity in a sensory-friendly way, allowing you to engage with music in a way you can control. We offer headphones that let you listen to the music and control the volume, or you can also bring your own Bluetooth headphones to participate in that way. And then we also play the music out loud as well. So you've got a full range of choice in how loud you want the music to be as you come and express yourself through dance. And that's going to be for 3 to 5 years. And we've got one in July at Davis. And then lastly, arts and culture, we have Glitter Jar, which is another family-focused program. And this is going to be a short story time followed by a hands-on activity where you get to design and make your own glitter jar. These are jars that can be used in the mindfulness activities that we'll suggest as part of the program. And you'll gain some emotional regulation strategies. As for our story times and play dates, we have our adapted story time series. It's going to be for 3 to 5 years old, and it will span every Thursday from June 19th all the way through July 17th. It's an adapted story time is an interactive, inclusive story time, ideal for neurodivergent children. Again, including but not limited to those with autism spectrum disorders, sensory integration challenges, or even short attention spans. The activities we have are designed to stimulate the senses and promote learning. We read books, sing songs, move around, and have a whole lot of fun. For our story times, registration will open 2 weeks before the first session. The first session in the summer is going to be June 19th. So if you're interested in registering for that, registration will open on June 5th. And when you register, you will automatically be registered for all sessions in the series. So from June 19th all the way through the 17th. And if you are not able to make all of the sessions, please, you can send the adapted team an email or let the presenters know when you attend if you're unable to attend certain dates so we can update your registration information. And then we also have our sensory play date. This is a newer program that we've included in Adapted Library, also for 3 to 5 years old. And we'll be having it at Davis as well on May 22nd. So that's coming up this month. You're able to explore colors, sounds, and textures in a sensory-friendly environment, and you're able to explore different stations to learn through play. So if any of those sound great for your family, we hope you will consider registering. And then lastly, but certainly not least, we have our STEAM adapted programs this summer. We've got our engineering challenge for grades 3 through 5. And these STEAM challenges are a great way to inspire children to explore design and problem solving using STEAM concepts. There's no one right way to complete the STEAM challenge. They're open-ended activities that encourage children to use their imagination to problem solve. And so we have 2 opportunities for that this summer. June 14th, we will be doing Tower of Cards, where you're able to learn about structures and then try building the tallest tower that you can. And then in August, on the 16th, we will have Build a Perch. And this is a challenge where you build a great perch for a bird to support them. And these challenges help teach children because as they're learning to fail, they learn resilience and encourage them to not give up and to work out a different solution. So engineering challenges are a really great series we have. And then lastly, we have Science Explorers for grades K through 2. Science Explorers offers learning and hands-on science activities in a structured, sensory-friendly environment, similar to all our other programs. We have a presentation about a scientific topic and then followed this with different experiments and crafts that allow a hands-on exploration. So June 22nd, we'll be learning about migration. July 19th, we'll be learning about volcanoes. And then in August, on the 31st, we'll be learning about plants. So if your child is interested in science, definitely consider showing up to one of our STEAM programs this summer. Okay, and with that, just to recap everything we've talked about today, Diane gave us a great overview of all the great adapted recreation summer programs they have going on, from aquatics, camps, dance, fitness, and trips. We talked about Adapted Library and all of the programs that we offer, and for all ages, art, science, engineering, story times, and more. If you need to find the summer 2025 schedule for library or recreation, you can find them online on our website, and registration for library programs will open 2 weeks in advance of the program start date. Next, please. I'd like to open the floor for any questions y'all might have about Adapted Library or Adapted Parks and Rec. And if you'd like to write down these emails, we have Diane's email and also the Adapted Library email, libraryadapted@plano.gov, and reach out with any questions that you might have. Diane and I will hang out for a little longer in case anyone is typing any questions in the chat. But if you are good for now, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you soon at our libraries, parks, and recreation centers.
I will share that we did get a question in the Q&A that I answered, but I just thought I would share with the group. So the question is, I have experience working with children and adults with disabilities. Is there an opportunity for me to volunteer and help in any way? So I said, this is a great question. All of our volunteers go through the city of Plano to register to be a volunteer. When you fill out your application, you can put that you want to work with this population. And the volunteer coordinator will put you in touch with those opportunities when they arise. So I'll put a link to the VIP website in the chat in case anyone is interested.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Definitely,
Jesse.
yes.
I'm not seeing any questions coming in, so hopefully we gave you lots to think about. Again, please reach out to both Diane or Library Adapted if you have any questions. We are here to help. Be sure to check out our websites at
Yes.
planolibrary.org and is parks, planoparks.org. Pop those in the chat, that would be great. Yeah, we hope to see y'all real soon, and thank you again for
Yes.
joining us this evening.
Thank you. Yes.